I'm sure all of you have you guys' own favorite Spider-Man suit, but I know one suit that is definitely in your top 5 list, and that's the black suit. Whether it be the Symbiot or the cloth version, it's the black suit. We all know and love it. It's been around since Secret Wars, and I know a lot of you have probably wanted your own black suit Spider-Man as a figure. There's been a lot, especially with Marvel Legends. We have the Red Hulk Build-A-Figure series, which isn't really the best in terms of proportions. We had the Sandman wave, we had the Retro wave, and we even had the new Secret Wars, which is probably the best one to come from Marvel Legends. But of course, we all know the one company that's gonna make us happy, MAFEX. Now, once I saw this, I was like, wow, it looks perfect. I mean, come on, just look at it. And I gotta tell you, I am so happy it's finally in my collection, because I've been holding off on this for so long. Every time I pick up this figure, it's a treasure to have in the collection. The sculpting on this figure is incredible. There's not much to go around because it's more of a comic look, but there are small indentations, especially around the logo, the eyes, and even like little crevices to give like the anger expression on the mask, and little indentations for the white squares on the wrists. And I've gotten very minimal paint rub. Like I think the most paint rub I've gotten was around the neck area. This one is clearly based off of the McFarlane look, especially when you look at the down at the feet, and it has this nice blue hue to it. You can't really notice it from far away, but up close you can clearly see it. And I love it when figures have that look, especially when it comes to the black suit, because the black suit can either have a blue shade or a blue or a purple tint to it. On to the accessories. This figure comes with actually quite a few head sculpts. We get this more, I wouldn't say neutral, but it's a very angry expression. And of course it also comes with an even more angrier expression. It's a slight change. I wish they could have done something a little different. Maybe give it more of that Web of Shadows look. Just to, I don't know, to exaggerate his anger a little better. And we also get an unmasked Peter Parker head, which we don't get very often in figure lines. It comes like every now and then that we'll get a new Peter sculpt, especially when it comes to the comic versions. But I love the fact that they gave this version a bearded look, at least like a, I don't know, like you haven't shaven for like a week or something. Some examples of the head sculpts, we have the Peter B. Parker look and the Tom Holland head. He also has a lot of pairs of hands, which all MAFEX figures usually come with, especially when it comes to the Spider-Man ones. We have a pair of calm hands. I'm very appreciative when it comes to calm hands, because, I don't know, there's a lot of times where you just want your Spideys in neutral poses. We also get a pair of fist hands. You're going to be using these a lot, especially when it comes to the black suit Spider-Man. I mean, this is the version of that's going to be taking out all his anger on everything. A pair of wall crawling hands. Always appreciate it. I wish Marvel Legends could always include those along with fists and web hands. It should be the standard for all Spider-Man figures. We get a pair of web hands. The web hands are a little bit loose on mine, but all the other hands came out fine, so it's just something that happened on my end. We also get a pair of magnetized hands along with magnetized feet, so it's always cool having alternate feet for the Spideys. That way you can always have them on your refrigerator or one of your nearby lamps. He comes with an assortment of webs. These ones do not come as they're being shown right now. I customized these to kind of mimic the look of the Sentinel Spider-Man web lines. So this is just a little customized. It's nothing really. I just super glued the ends of it and just bent them a little to look like he's pulling a lot of webs all at once. He also comes with a webbed backpack, so I think that's really cool. We don't really see a webbed version often. And of course, you know, Peter's always on the move and gotta put your clothes up in somewhere, so it's really cool having this look. Onto the articulation. He of course has a good range of movement in his head along with his neck, so they go hand in hand really well. Mostly due to ball joints. I wish more lines included them. I love that the fact that Spin Master started using a lot of them for their figures. It gives so much more expression when you have ball joints, especially when it comes with the neck and the head. You get so much more range than you usually do with a regular hinge joint. And onto the arms, we have a We got a good butterfly joint here, so you get a lot of more motion during your poses. Arms go up this wide. They can go all around. It's on a ball joint, so really helpful. Has a good bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, as all figures should. Hands go up and down because it's on a hinge joint. And of course, if you turn it on its side, then you can have a good side-to-side movement. So I always love the fact that I can get him in much more variation of poses when it comes to his hands, especially when you want those crazy web swinging poses. Onto the torso. He has a diaphragm joint, goes side to side a bit. Not too much front, not too much forward action. It has a good range going back. A little bit of tilt here and there. He also has a lower ball joint, so along with the diaphragm, it gives it so much more range. The legs go up this far. They can go up pretty wide, and the legs do pull down, so you can get a lot more range when it comes to poses. You have double jointed knees, and the feet can go side to side, up and down. You have a nice toe joint, and of course you have ankle pivot. On to size comparison. First up, we have the Marvel Legends, and come on, it's his best friend, the Marvel Legends Shocker.
You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
Along with the Marvel Legends Shocker, we have the Marvel Legends Rhino, and he's pretty big, so I'm gonna have to tilt up the camera a bit. And these ones do scale really well. MAFEX usually does. Here we have the Amazing Fantasy Marvel Legends Spider-Man. They're also the same height. And here we also have my custom Marvel Legends Carnage. I gotta do some photos of this guy on Instagram because I never really did a proper post for him. Maybe I'll introduce him in a customs video. I don't know, you guys let me know. Here we have the MAFEX Ben Reilly Spider-Man. And this is my second favorite of my Spider-Mans from MAFEX. And these guys scale really well too. My overall thoughts, I'd give this figure a 9 out of 10. It's almost near perfection. I would change a little bit of things here and there. Maybe have the webs be black instead of white, and maybe change up the heads just a little bit. Small nitpicks here and there, but otherwise, other than that, it's really hard to find any complaints with this figure. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I know I haven't been the most consistent when it comes to uploading, but I have a lot of good videos set for this year. You guys won't hear from me again till next video will be an upcoming trailer for a new stop motion, so I know you guys are going to be really happy for that. This is going to be one of the hardest ones I've come to animate, this at least so far. Be sure to like and subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys next time. Whew, alrighty, another review out of the way. I wonder what I could review next on the channel.
Armed and dangerous!